let's have some real talk. It needs to be said. So a lot of non-black people love playing out loud anti-black music. And the reason for that is because they can live their life through anti-black music, because it plays a sound of things that they want to do to black people. It plays the sound of the agenda that they want to have for black people. They can't do these things in reality, so they live vicariously through this anti-black music. They could say all the things that they want to say about black people through that type of music, and they could blame it on artistry. They could say, oh, well, it's just music. For them, it's actually mission complete, because that is their agenda from the beginning. And you know that's true because they're not playing gospel music. They're not playing music that is promoting a great lifestyle for us. They're not playing that kind of music that's talking about, oh, you know, let's be loving towards each other. Let's promote a good agenda of having good goals and being community oriented. They're not doing that. They're playing the type of music that is talking about murking other black people, slapping other people, that kind of stuff, because they make money off of that kind of stuff. They keep their power like that, and they live comfortably like that because they don't want to see us progress. And we know that for a fact because they don't pump conscious music. They flood the airways with trash. They kill black artists who are talking about black empowerment. They do it all the time. So you see all that stuff go down in the concerts being flooded with them, not with us, because they're the majority of people who are buying that type of music. So they're not flooding the gospel concerts and the black conscious music type of concerts, the type of music that's talking about fight the power, be the resistance, and let's take this world back for our taking. They're not doing that. So there's an agenda behind it. There's a thought process behind it, and that's what they're going for. That's what they're that's what they're eating up. This type of music that they could put in the forefront to promote their utopia. Because this music is not a benefit to us. And it's crazy that other black people flex on other people with this anti-black type of music. Talking about, oh, I like the beat. And then they're hearing the lyrics, they're saying it out loud like they about that kind of lifestyle. But they're really not thugs and really not into that kind of culture, because I guarantee you if they're really a thug, they will shoot up police that are tearing them up. They would take down the system. They will have some power, but we know that's not the truth. That's definitely not the case. So they're not coming from that perspective. They're coming from the perspective of how cool can I look to other poor black people? How much of a thug can I inflate myself up to be when they're really not? They're not about that kind of lifestyle. Really passive aggressive. You know, thinking that they're getting stuff done when they're actually not. They're actually backtracking. So you're weak if you could do all the horrendous stuff to your own people, but you won't take that mess and put it into another group of people's community. The same people who are tearing up that kind of music by the millions, making that type of music popular, making it rich, like it's some kind of gold or something. And we know that because we see the Asian community, the white community, the Indian community, all these people are taking this anti-black music as a popular move, where they want to dress like that, they want to talk like that, walk like that. They want to do all this stuff because they think it's black culture, when in actuality it's not. It's white culture presented through black looking faces. And those tables always turn. So they eating this stuff up when we're not in actuality. So their culture gets corrupted further in a different way. And they think that it looks cool while they're destroying themselves. So this catch-22. So you destroy us, the tables turn on you. You get the smoke. Everybody's getting the smoke because this fake black culture is taking the world by storm, and is through flex culture. So they're flexing on the wrong people. They're flexing on each other. Because this music is really made for white people, because white people are eating this stuff up. We're not buying the music like that. We're not going to the concerts like that. Yes, we know of a black face that's making that kind of music, but those are not our heroes. Those are not our saviors. They're just popular faces. I guarantee you 9 times out of 10 white people or non-black people are going to say, oh, my favorite black celebrity is somebody like Snoop Dogg, Biggie, Tupac or something. Like typical coons, typical anti-productive, anti-black people. They might have started out good and then they just turned into trash, but that's the type of people that they reminisce. That's the type of people that they think represents the black community. That's the type of people that they think are their heroes, because they do like those kind of people who promote those kind of agendas. That has no good for us. So, catch-22, that's what they flex with. They flex on us with that because they have the power in that kind of music. We don't. We're over here talking about we like the beat. This person is really witty with their types of lyrics and how they say it or whatever. So it's hot garbage that doesn't need to be played, but it's going to be played because it has a powerful agenda over the world, but definitely over black people. And I have to say that it's an element of non-black people who are in the mix who look like they're black just because they have skin of hue. You got the Haitian dynamic, the Jamaican dynamic, the African dynamic. You got a lot of people who are in the mix who are faking the funk like they're black when they're not, or just not black at all, and they'll let you know. We don't even mess with black people like that. So here we go again. Anti-blackness from people who look like they're black. And they're flexing on us as well because, again, they're getting the benefit. They're getting the money. They're getting all of these things while we're over here looking like Boo Boo the Fool. So, flex culture for all of them. They're not blasting the gospel. They're not blasting the conscious music. They're not blasting the pro-black music that's talking about, oh, how good it is to be black, how good it is to be powerful. Oh man, we're kings and queens, princes and princesses. Let's tear up anybody who's not down with blackness and promoting healthy blackness. That's not the type of stuff that they're blasting. So we know it's not about, oh, we love black people, so we're blasting black music. That's not the case. So we could put that to rest. And it's about time we put that trash to the mute button. Yes, there's creative black. Yes, black people do, produce music, and music is great when it is, but it's also trash when it's not. So, yes, there's balance with things, but the fact that those types of things are in the forefront of the industry shows how the world views us. So that's not a flex for us to be talking about black music dominates this, and rhythm and blues and hip hop and rap and all this stuff. We're the pioneers of stuff, when in actuality they overtook black music dynamic and put other people in the lane of black music, which has influence in a lot of things, and put all this anti-blackness in it. We don't even want to claim rap, hip-hop, R&B, blues, country, rock and roll anymore because of how trashy it is now. We want to distance ourselves from hip-hop because everybody's coming in hip-hop, flooding it, claiming it, and whitewashing it. or turning it into some K-pop, some wannabe K-hip-hop, all of that stuff. So it's a caricature. So it's not a flex for us at all. The industry of blackness in music has been taken over. It's been flooded. It's been infiltrated. So that's not a flex for us. So that power has been destroyed. So black people blasting that kind of stuff, flexing on each other, promoting consumerism that doesn't benefit us. When you're talking about Versace, Gucci, and Prada, all this trash doesn't benefit us. You're flexing on the wrong ones. You don't need a flex at all when you have no power.